Hello friends. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate that how our work sample work here. Uh, for the implementing the work sample at your end, you can go for the detail page in where from where you can get the GitHub repository URLs of the both React application and the REST API application, and then you can clone it at your end, and then you can try things at your end. Okay, so now let me explain how our application works. So in this work sample, I mainly used router for the React application. You can clearly see here that this is my home page, this is my about us page, this is the contact us page. So here in the React router works, and in this in the source code of this React application, you will easily find that how router works in the React application. Now let's come to this. Let's switch to the home page again. Now you can see here that this is the terminal of for the React application, and this is the terminal for the Rails application. Let me clear the console here. Yeah, now if I go to the users list, okay, so this data I will see in pretty format at my uh, Rails React application. You can see here this is the data, and now let's switch to the terminal. You can see a request. When I clicked on this page, this link, a request is coming to the REST API, which is fetching the data, all the users data. Okay, now let's make some space here to understand. Now I clicked on the show page of the user in the React application, and you can see that the request is coming to the API v1 users 2 and served by users controller show action with params ID 2 here. So this is the show page of my React application, and you can see here that here I'm clicking the edit user button, and the form is open inside the bootstrap model. You can see. Now let me update this. You can see that the data has been updated and the request has been coming to the REST API server. Now let's switch to the user list again. Now let me delete this user. I'm going to delete this user. If I cancel, nothing will be happen, and if I delete, then the first record has been deleted from here. Now let us now so far we have seen the detailed page of the listing of the users from and fetching it from REST API, viewing fetching a single user data from the REST API, deleting a user from the REST API, and now let's save a new user here. You can see the model pop up here to create data. Let me make some space here, add some data. Uh, Here I entered some information, some dummy contact number here, and you can see this record here. Okay, this is the sample user data. For image, I will you don't need to worry that I haven't provided image here. This image is static, but this is coming from the database, not from the React component. You can see here. Let's see that you can see that I have implemented added a image URL attribute to the user model, and I'm providing a dummy user URL there. And in model, you can see that there are some validation as well. And before creating, I am setting the image URL. Okay, and for returning the data, I have used active model serializers for from where you can see that this is the active user serializer data where I have added the attribute that I want to return to the React application when data has been fetched. You can see here. This is a customized data. By default, it will provide all the detail like so. You can see here that default created a attribute I returned as account created at. So this can be done using active model serializer. There are so many other gems as well. So you can find out there, and I would encourage you to try this demo at your end and try to implement this. Go to the GitHub repo. All the instructions are mentioned in the read me there, and if there is any problem, let me know through the comment section. Thank you.